Thomas and Friends, making tracks to great destinations.
Dear Christopher, here is your friend Thomas the Tank Engine. He wanted to come out of his station yard and see the world. These stories tell you how he did it. I hope you will like them because you helped me to make them. Your loving Daddy.
Thomas and Percy are really useful tank engines. They can fit trucks very easily. Thomas and Percy thinks they can shunt trucks more easier than any other engine. One day, Thomas and Percy are working hard at the quarry. The yard manager arrived. Thomas, I have a very important job for you. You must have to collect some trucks and fill them with stone. Toby must soon collect them later. Yes, sir. I have an important job, too. I doubt I'm gonna shunt my freight cars first. No, you won't. Please, I can be a steam engine any day. I'll race you towards the harbor. Thomas was sure he can do his job and race with Percy, but Percy wanted this race to be tricky. Then, Percy had a cheeky idea. We had to go backwards. Alright then, I'll win. And soon, the two engines raced away, backwards. Steamers are fast, steamers are first, Thomas said to himself. Thomas is so determined to win. So Thomas and Percy took several tracks to the harbor. I'm sure I'm gonna win, Thomas said to himself. So Thomas steamed towards the harbor. Hooray, I'm first! But Thomas didn't see that Percy got into the harbor first, right in front of him. Thomas smashed right into Percy. Stones pouring down from the harbor. Thomas was soon covered in found the footway in dust. I'm alive! I'm alive! Thank you, silly Steamy! I won the race! Thomas was so determined to beat Percy now. We'll have another race. To the washdown. And this time I'll win. We still have to go backwards, that's the rules. So the two engines whooshed away. So Thomas and Percy raced from buffer to buffer. Steamies are fast, steamies are first, Thomas said to himself. James was at the washdown. He was enjoying his soapy soap. But Thomas couldn't see James as he was forced towards the washdown. And smashed into James, who came off the tracks. Wah! Bust my bumpers! Wah! Then Percy rolled in. I won! Thomas forgot about James. Thomas was enjoying being the winner. Well, we're both tied on this race. We must have one more. Thomas is no longer thinking about his job. Alright, let's race to the engine sheds. Whoever gets there is the fastest. So Percy bubbled his boiler. And Thomas pumped his pistons. As the two engines raced away, backwards. So Thomas steamed into the weed. Steamies are fast, steamies are first, Thomas said to himself. Thomas had to win this race, but Percy struggled alongside him. Then there was trouble. Diesel and Spencer were wrestling at the engine sheds. But Thomas and Percy couldn't see them. They were racing towards Diesel and Spencer. With a bang and a crash, Thomas and Percy smashed Diesel and Spencer right in the middle of the engine sheds. And they came off the tracks. Luckily, no one was hurt. Uh-oh. Just then, Toby arrived. I called to correct my train. Your train isn't ready yet. Just then, the yard manager arrived. He was very cross. Thomas, you bumped James off the tracks, and Diesel and Spencer right in the middle of the engine sheds. Thomas felt worse than ever. Oh my god, this is me and Percy's fault. We shouldn't have been racing and caused a lot of destruction. Thomas and Percy puffed up to Toby. Your train will be ready soon, Toby. Just wait a minute. And Thomas and Percy chugged quickly away. Thomas and Percy felt terrible. We had to put things right, said Thomas. Agreed, said Percy. So Thomas got all the trucks in line, and some stones had been filled up. And soon, Toby puffed away with his train. Meanwhile, with Percy, he got the hook from Skyler's workshop and was puffing to fix the mistakes. So the crane lifted James back onto the tracks. I'm so sorry that Thomas bashed into you, James. We are trying to have a race. James was thankful he was back on the tracks. And so, Percy puffed away to the engine sheds. The hook soon pulled Diesel and Spencer out from the shed. Me and Thomas are so sorry we biffed you two. We shouldn't have done our jobs first instead of racing. Then, Thomas puffed up. We have to take those broken buffers to the steamworks. Sure, Percy. So the buffers are welded onto the flatbeds, and Percy and Thomas chucked away with them as quickly as they could. Soon, everything was all tidied up. You know, we have been so busy tidying up, we forgot about who is going to be the fastest. What time is our race? Oh, I did. But this time we must go forwards. So the two engines raced to the quarry gates. And both of them made it together.